You likely know the sensation. A cat settles into your lap and begins rhythmically pressing their paws into the fabric. It's a behavior so universal, it has its own colloquial name, making biscuits. We usually interpret this as a display of affection. It feels like a feline version of a massage, or a quiet moment of bonding between a pet and their owner. But looking closer at the mechanics reveals something far more complex than simple fondness. This motion is an intersection of ancient survival circuits and hormonal loops, intentional chemical marking. Projecting our own emotional definitions onto this behavior often obscures the cat's true biological nature. It makes it difficult to see the specific signals a cat uses to broadcast their internal state. This behavior is a neonatal echo. Nursing kittens only a few days old instinctively need their mother's mammary glands. This physical stimulation triggers the release of oxytocin in the mother, which is the hormone required for milk letdown. For an adult cat, feeling secure in their environment can reactivate that same neural program. The rhythmic motion serves as a self-soothing mechanism, triggering a hormonal loop of endorphins that reinforces their sense of safety. This diagram shows the complex anatomy and musculature of the feline forelimb and paw. This structure is designed for more than just movement. It is a delivery system for information. Located specifically between these digital pads are specialized sebaceous scent glands. During the kneading process, the pressure from each paw strike deposits personal pheromones onto the surface. This builds up a concentrated chemical signature that other animals can detect. Kneading a human lap effectively stamps that person with a chemical barcode, designating them as a permanent and safe fixture within the cat's territory. These instincts trace back to the domestic cat's ancestor, the African wildcat. In this arid, solitary environment, every behavior was calibrated for survival. These ancestors utilized a similar pawing motion to prepare nesting sites. By repetitively pressing down on tall grass or debris, they could flatten a surface and clear a safe area to rest. The fact that our pets still do this is a result of Neoteny, the evolutionary retention of juvenile traits into adulthood. While wild felids outgrow these nursing-related behaviors as they mature, the domestication process favored cats that remained socially dependent on humans. We essentially selected for a permanent state of kittenhood. Today, the need exists as a living evolutionary artifact, a bridge between a wild predator's nesting instinct and a domestic pet's social dependency. In a healthy cat, this behavior is slow, rhythmic, and typically occurs alongside a low-intensity purr or a relaxed posture. If the speed becomes frantic, or if the cat begins vocalizing and pacing, the motion is serving a different purpose. In these instances, kneading is a tool used to manage high levels of acute stress or anxiety. Sudden changes in these established habits can serve as an early warning system. For an older cat, a drop in kneading frequency or a change in their posture during the act often points to underlying orthopedic pain or age-related cognitive decline. We also see a specific variation in unspayed females. When in heat, they will often lie on their side and knead the air, a hormonal signal to any males in the area. Because kneading is an instinctive, self-soothing state, physical discipline is particularly damaging. Punishing a cat for using its claws during this vulnerable moment creates severe stress and can lead to permanent behavioral fractures. Managing the behavior simply requires practical adjustments. Maintaining a consistent nail routine, or offering a thick fleece blanket, lets the cat express their instinct without causing the owner any discomfort. By looking past the human assumption of affection and understanding the underlying biology, we gain a clearer view of a cat's internal world. We stop guessing what they feel, and we start seeing what their body language is actually communicating.